Now everyone, this first bout of the evening is scheduled in the elite female 54-kilogram division. Our 5 judges scored about ringside. Judge 1 from Germany, Judge 2 from Scotland, Judge 3 from Australia, Judge 4 from Czech Republic, and Judge 5 is from China. Also, our referee in charge of the action from Barbados, Jason Cadogan. Now, boxing fans, get excited. Once again, this first bout is an elite female 54-kilogram matchup, and we bring our boxers to the ring. Making her way to the red corner from Canada, Scarlett Delgado. Make some noise as she makes her way to the blue corner from USA, Kayla.
Good evening, everyone. I am David Austin. Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the semifinals of the World Boxing USA Boxing International Invitational, and it is the World Boxing Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Pueblo, Colorado at the Convention Center. And again, for the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great week. Exciting action from start to finish. You're going to see more of that here this evening in our evening session. Every boxer that you see this evening is boxing for an opportunity to compete in the finals of this tournament on tomorrow. Make sure you are here with us at 6 p.m. Mountain for that action as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you see inside the ring, boxing out the red corner, representing Canada, it is Scarlett Delgado. And in the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, representing the good old US of A, it is Kayla Gomez. Kayla Gomez from El Paso, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, young lady. No stranger to international competition 2022, ladies and gentlemen, a Continental Championship bronze medal. Last opportunity that we had to see Kayla in the ring before this tournament, the Olympic team trials and national championships in Lafayette, Louisiana in December, not getting the decision that she wanted in that tournament, falling to a countrywoman, Sarah May Patricio, but here she is now in the ring and coming forward, and that is the style that you will see from Kayla Gomez, quickly to the center of the ring and starting to let her hands go. Scarlett Delgado from Canada, I'm sure will adjust to that aggression of Kayla Gomez, so she's going to have to be careful. Tied up in the center of the ring. You see the official in there, dwarfing those boxers. My favorite official from Barbados. An international contingent here in Pueblo. Right now, the center of the international boxing universe here as a part of the World Boxing Cup, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, a great shot of Kayla Gomez coming forward and applying pressure to Delgado. Right hand by Gomez from distance. Tries it again. You see the head moving now. Almost Tyson-like, coming up with that sweeping left hook. Very active Gomez here early in this contest. Fiery first round from both boxers. You see Gomez trying to work that free left hand. Keep your head up, says the official. Lunging forward again with the left hand is Gomez. Tied up momentarily after Gomez pushes her way forward behind that right hand. Both boxers showing the jab. No one committing to it yet. Gomez, head down, coming forward behind that jab. Trying to let that right hand go with some real purposes. Gomez boxing out the blue corner, representing the U.S. Good right hand by Gomez. Scarlett Delgado with her hands full right now. And now the official taking a point for holding from Scarlett Delgado. Maybe a little quick on the trigger according to the crowd. A lot of people didn't like that call. You'll hear nothing from that blue corner about it. We'll see how much that point matters as the bout goes on. Good left hand by Delgado in that exchange. Maybe her best punch so far in the contest. Right hand by Gomez. Big left hook misses for Gomez. Delgado makes her way back to the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, as you see Gomez in the blue. And quickly, you have the scores, 10-9. On 4 of the 5 cards, ladies and gentlemen, for the red corner. Team Canada in that red corner, ladies and gentlemen, preparing Scarlett Delgado for round number 2. You see Gomez off the stool and out of the corner already. Almost to the center of the ring. Time called by the official. We will escort Gomez over to her corner. I guess we got an equipment issue. Good job with the knot, coach. Big looping right hand to start the round. I guess Gomez had a lot of time to think about what punch she was going to throw when this thing got going. Good right hand by Delgado. Gomez on the move. Gomez applying pressure. Right hand lands by Gomez and another. We were right in the action there, ladies and gentlemen. Delgado head down. Front face lock by Gomez. Showing the jab is Delgado. As you hear the chants of USA slowly starting to echo in the crowd. Gomez with the headlock momentarily on Delgado. Pretty good left hook by Gomez. Trying to lead with the uppercut is Delgado. Gomez with the left hook over it. I wouldn't mind seeing Gomez straighten that left hand out just a little bit. Looping right hand misses over the top from Gomez. Again, Gomez applying the pressure, constant pressure in this contest. That sound takes us to the end of round 2, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what the judges at ringside have to say about the scoring after that one. Maybe a tough round to score. 4 of the 5 judges at ringside give that second round to the red corner in Delgado. Work to be done by Kayla Gomez. Receiving those instructions in the corner. You saw that look of determination on the face of Gomez. Already out of the corner, off the stool and out of the corner. Delgado taking advantage of every second available to rest those legs. Not a bad strategy in my opinion. Quickly back to the center of the ring. And round 3 will begin as the first 2 rounds, with Gomez coming forward and the boxers getting a little tied up. Gomez continuing to reach with that looping right hand, finally lands the third one, and a little bit of forearm to boot. The official not pleased with the amount of holding that is taking place in this contest. Gomez stepping forward and firing the left hand. Now the official cautioning Delgado about holding. Gomez still coming forward. As these boxers fight their way toward the end of this bout, ladies and gentlemen. Delgado from Canada boxing out the red corner. Gomez in blue representing the U.S. Three-punch combination by Gomez. The right hand lands at the end. Delgado trying to lead with a right hand of her own. Head down again, now around the waist of Gomez. Keep your head up, says the official. Looping right hand misses for Gomez. The right hand from Delgado does not. Delgado then follows it with another right hand. Now the jab by Gomez. Gets the jab into the face of Delgado twice, unable to follow it up with anything else. Quickly, Gomez trying to come forward after the break. Delgado doing a good job of slowing down the momentum of Gomez. Gomez continuing to charge forward as she has done throughout this contest. Will it be enough? Good right hand by Gomez. 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen, in our first contest of the evening session, ladies and gentlemen, on our day of semifinal bout. Scarlett Delgado, Kayla Gomez, that will take us to the conclusion of this contest. And now we await the official word from the judges at ringside. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I am David Austin. Make sure you find and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at INVDavidP. And also make sure that you are here with us on tomorrow starting at noon Mountain Time. The finals of the World Boxing Cup will be taking place right here in Pueblo, Colorado, in the convention center where we have been since Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the best amateur boxers in the world are here. Let's go to Ryan Nico.
Decision for your winner, boxing out of the red corner from Canada, Scarlett Delgado.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boxing out of the red corner. It is Scarlett Delgado getting the victory. Good call by the judges at ringside, ladies and gentlemen. A game Kayla Gomez, as she always is, still with a smile on her face as she's examined by the physician at ringside to make sure that everything is okay. But it is Team Canada with the victory in this contest. Good job by the Canadian contingent in the corner. Kayla Gomez still all smiles on her way out, and you gotta like that. More boxing, ladies and gentlemen, to come. We'll be bringing our next two competitors into the ring here in just a moment. The lovely Ryan Nico will give you their particulars, and we will get underway. The next contest will be an elite female competition at 54 kilograms. Each of these bouts are semifinal contests. Each winning boxer will have an opportunity to box on tomorrow for gold. Charley Davison making her way to the red corner, ladies and gentlemen. A qualified Olympian, ladies and gentlemen, representing Great Britain.
Making her way to the blue corner from China, Chang, Yuan.
And the opponent from China, ladies and gentlemen, another qualified Olympian, Chang, Yuan. Chang in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen. Again, qualified Olympian. So what you're seeing now is potentially an Olympic matchup. You could see this in Paris at the Olympic Games. Chang making her way into the ring. Finally now in the blue corner. Interesting dynamic with the Chinese team. As you see, you know, the coach is in the corner. That coach, I had the pleasure of speaking with him a little earlier this evening, is Cuban. Not uncommon. To have an individual from another country coaching. I just wonder what that sounds like when you have to fuss at your boxer. Do you get the same effect through a translator? I don't know. But what we do know is that dynamic has resulted in Chang being a qualified Olympian, and that within itself is a great accomplishment. Charley Davidson from Great Britain, the same. Davidson in red, representing Great Britain. Chang in blue, representing China. Chang stepping forward and landing that right hand. When you look at some of the Chinese boxers that we've seen, especially in the female division, we talk about no wasted motion. And you're seeing it here with Chang as well. Very compact, direct, and to the point with her movement. Davison on the outside, stepping forward behind that southpaw jab. Chang content to wait on the outside for her opportunity to step forward. Chang steps forward and misses on 3 punches as Davison does a good job of avoiding the contact. They trade right hands in that exchange. I may have liked Davison's a little better. I like the patience of Davison in this contest. She understands, and we talk about it routinely, about the height and reach advantages and disadvantages that may exist in a contest. And so you see Davison doing a pretty good job of being patient enough to force Chang to come forward. Chang wants to come forward, of course, but it's always better when you do it on your own terms. Davison doing a pretty good job of keeping her distance and trying to have those moments. Under 10 seconds left to go in this first round of this contest. Another semifinal matchup. Great Britain and China well underway. You see the Canadian team. You see the comparison and the contrast there. Great Britain and China, you see in that blue corner of China with Chang. Coach Laranza in the corner. And I love that you see the camaraderie there in that blue corner. You gotta like that. And now Chang back out into the center of the ring. Davison missing big over the top with that left hand, and now you see Chang more deliberate in trying to come forward, trying to cut down that distance that Davison did such a good job of maintaining in the first round. And that's more of the bout that you would think Chang would want in this contest, being there with someone with that much of a reach and height advantage. Good job by Davison stepping up to be first in that moment, not allowing Chang to get inside and let her hands go. Now doubling the jab. Chang sits down on that left hand right hook combination. And while Chang is coming forward, and she still is coming forward, what you see happening right now, that aggression has slowed from where it was when this round began. And as I say that, Chang steps in with the right hand. Davison did a very good job in that first round of maintaining the distance. Right hand by Chang. And you see the purposeful aggression of Chang trying to cut down that distance. Davison still doing a pretty good job. Davison stepping forward with the right-left combination. Straight right hand by Chang. Both boxers qualified Olympians. Left hand by Chang. Left jab, right jab, left hand by Davison. And now Davidson starting to fire from the outside, some of that getting through the gloves of Chang. 10 seconds left in the second round, ladies and gentlemen. End of the second round, as you see. Davison already on the stool in the red corner, having done a pretty good job. And there you see it. 4 of the 5 judges at ringside give that second round to Davidson. 3 of the 5 gave that first round to her. She got 1 more on her side after that second round. And I thought she did a good job of adjusting to the adjustment of Chang. Chang tried to be more aggressive in cutting down that distance. I thought Davidson did a much better job of dealing with that additional pressure. The judges at ringside seem to agree with it. And it is Davison right now with the lead heading into the third round of this contest. On the other side, you have Chang, who knows what has to be done at this point. Stools out. You see the nod by Chang in that corner, acknowledging what her coach just told her. That nod means I'm going to go do exactly what you said. Now Chang stepping forward aggressively, landing that left hand upstairs a couple of times. Again, the left hand upstairs by Chang as Davidson fires a jab in return. Right hand by Chang has Davidson off balance momentarily. And again, Chang upstairs as Davidson steps forward. Looping left hand lands upstairs for Chang, then she follows it with a short right hook. This may be the most sustained offense for Chang in this contest so far. And if so, she certainly picked a pretty good time to do it here in the third round. Counter hook misses by Davison. Chang almost taking Davison off of her feet. Now Davison back on the outside, showing the jab to Chang. Davison throwing the left hand upstairs before they come together. Now Chang doubling up the jab. That right jab, then firing the left hook upstairs. Nice flash of offense right there. Davidson firing in return. We are approaching the finish line in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Davidson of Great Britain in red, Chang from China in blue. Both boxers have qualified for the Olympics in Paris this summer. Less than 100 days away from that. Ten seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, Chang stepping forward, trying to punctuate the round. And that sound takes us to the end of the contest. Another spirited affair, ladies and gentlemen, which we would expect when you are competing on this level. This is what you get. 2 of the best amateur boxers in the world, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you qualify for the Olympics. Chang in the blue corner, and once the boxing is done, you get your hair together. Now both boxers make their way to the center of the ring as we await the official word. Ryan Nico will give that word to us here in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our second bout of the evening, the judges have a 3-2 split decision for your winner, boxing out of the red corner from Great Britain, Charley Davidson.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing out the red corner from Great Britain, it is Charley Davidson getting the victory here in our second bout of our evening session. I thought Charley Davidson did a very good job of adjusting to the pressure of Chang. Chang, you could see that there were just moments in the bout, stretches in the bout where that forward momentum stopped, and that's because Davidson did a good job of not just maintaining the distance, but being first often enough to slow down that momentum and impress the judges enough to get that split decision. It was close, and that's what you would expect when you have two boxers that have qualified for the Olympics inside the ring. That's what we got here today, and I'm sure we'll see them again sometime real soon, maybe in the same ring. I cannot wait for Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, I am David Austin. You are still here with us. USA Boxing International Invitational, the World Boxing Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Brought to you by World Boxing. It has been an exciting week of action still going on. Make sure you're here on tomorrow at noon as we have our finals, championships in every bout, and then of course the medal ceremony. That's always nice. We want to give out the awards. And I tell you what, these young boxers have certainly earned that opportunity. You know, I'm going to say this about every bout, but you know, another great bout coming up. Sweden will be in action in the form of Nebil Ibrahim, who has also qualified for the Olympics. We'll get an opportunity to see this young man in action. He will be taking on another qualified Olympian in Luiz Oliveira from Brazil. Team Brazil traveled here to the International Invitational, ladies and gentlemen, bringing their Olympians with them, 9 of whom are here with us. So when you think about that, ladies and gentlemen, 9 Brazilian Olympians here in this tournament, 5 from Great Britain, 3 from the Philippines, Ibrahim from Sweden,
All right, everyone, our third bout of the evening is our first main
7 members of the Chinese team have qualified for the Olympics, 12 from Australia, a Denmark Olympian, 3 French Olympians, and the list of talent just goes on. It's that type of tournament. So when Coach Walsh for the USA gets his team together and brings them into a tournament like this, you expect such a high level of competition. That is exactly what we have got.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get excited. This third bout is an elite male 57 kg matchup. And now we bring our boxers to the ring, making his way to the red corner from Sweden, Ibrahim.
Coming into the building right now, ladies and gentlemen, you see him headed to the red corner, Nebil Ibrahim from Sweden. That is a 2024 Olympian, ladies and gentlemen. A gentleman who knows his way around the ring.
Headed to box out of the blue corner from Brazil, Luiz Oliveira.
And you see Luiz Oliveira from Brazil making his way to the ring. You see Team Brazil so enthusiastic coming to the ring, hands raised, gloves in the air. nice Brazilian crowd here to cheer him on. I mean, look at the enthusiasm that he goes up the steps with. The kid in the blue corner is fun to watch, but I tell you what, it is all business over there in the red corner. You're talking about a gentleman in Ibrahim that is not going to be distracted or dissuaded by any of what is going on in that blue corner. And we have the right ref. We have the right official in the ring for the contest as well. As we see, it's going to be a good one. Already the boxers can't wait to get it going, and here we are in the center of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Ibrahim in red from Sweden, Oliveira in blue from Brazil, both Olympians. Oliveira stepping forward, trying to touch Ibrahim to the body with the left hand. Ibrahim, big swings and misses as Oliveira backs away. Oliveira, I tell you what, it takes a lot of confidence to have your back that close to the ropes and your hands down. As you see, Oliveira will do quite often, as he's doing right now, trying to entice Ibrahim into a mistake. Reaches out and touches Ibrahim with his left hand. Now Ibrahim aggressively comes forward. Tied up on the ropes just briefly. Ibrahim missing wildly with that right hand. Left hand touches the chin of Oliveira. Now Ibrahim trying to go to the body. Their heads come together in that clinch. Watch the head, says referee Brent. Looping right hand over the top for Oliveira. See the head movement of Ibrahim. And the takedown. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a little bit longer for that to happen than I thought. There was a lot of pre-bout movement before the first bell. The official inside the ring. We're gonna get our money's worth on that one. A little bit of a do-si-do. No harm, no foul. We'll get back to it. Now Oliveira with the guard up. Well, momentarily. Now back down. You see the tongue of Oliveira as well, doing his best to attempt to antagonize Ibrahim. Left hook to the body by Oliveira as Ibrahim comes forward. And this is what Oliveira wants. He wants Ibrahim aggressive. He wants him coming forward. He wants him off of his game plan. He wants him to make a mistake. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. That sound takes us to the end of the round. I tell you, they burned a lot of calories in that round, ladies and gentlemen. I should move so much in a day as those two did in those 3 minutes. As you see the towel in that blue corner, 10-9, pitching a shutout in that first round. You guessed it, Luiz Oliveira from Brazil boxing out of the blue corner. In the red corner, Nebil Ibrahim from Sweden. Work to be done. You see the conversations. Very different. You see Oliveira not even using the stool, not even in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, when was the last time you saw a conversation with a boxer and his coach take place with a boxer that far from the corner between rounds? And now a bit of a shuffle before the bell, and Oliveira is back to it. You know, with all the extra things that he may be doing, at the end of the day, this is a young man that is qualified for the Olympics, and that doesn't happen accidentally. You know, with all the things that he's doing, let's not get lost, you know, in any of that. You see that check hook with the left hand as Ibrahim's coming forward. And that's the mystery, right? That's the game with Luiz Oliveira. You know, it's like a magic show. He wants you to look at his right hand so that you don't see the left one coming. And that's what all of these things are that he is doing inside the ring. It's an attempt at distracting Ibrahim from the real issue. And that's the fact that he's in there with a very accomplished amateur boxer. Oliveira steps forward, landing a left hook on the way by. Oliveira almost breaking out in a samba. I wish I knew what song was playing in his head. Ibrahim, left hand by Oliveira. Oliveira with his back against the ropes for just a moment. Ibrahim missing with a big right hand over the top. Oliveira, hands down, chin out. Don't be fooled by it. Oliveira. Keep your head up, says the official. Oliveira reaching towards the body with the right hand. And you see turning his head as he gets away from that counter right of Ibrahim. Good job by Oliveira there. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Big misses by both boxers. End of round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. And doesn't it seem like Luiz Oliveira is having a great time in there? Again, taking his time getting back to the corner, not using the stool. I apologize, he is using the stool. He's using it for his feet. It's a footstool. I mean, clearly your coaches want you to use the stool. That's why they put it in there. Luiz Oliveira not using the stool, not needing it at the moment. 10-9 on 4 of the 5 cards, 10-8 on the 5th. Judges at ringside are starting to put together numbers that look like he is dominating Nebil Ibrahim. What is the conversation like in that red corner as you see Ibrahim on the stool? Still with a lot of bounce in that red corner. You see Ibrahim now back to it. The touch of gloves before we get going here in the 3rd round. You love the sportsmanship. But now it's back to it. 2 Olympians, ladies and gentlemen. Individuals that you will see in Paris. Oliveira just a style, a nightmare for Ibrahim. And maybe for everybody for that matter. Left hand by Oliveira hits the forearms of Ibrahim. Ibrahim misses the right hand counter in return. Pawing with the jab is Ibrahim. The feet get tangled up. Ibrahim finds himself on the mat briefly. No harm, no foul. Luiz leaning to his left and firing the uppercut with the left hand, trying to get it through the guard of Ibrahim. Does so again. Good hook to the body, and then follows it up with a hook upstairs, both with the left hand by Oliveira. And again, pay attention to the other things if you like. Oliveira, it's like swinging at the same pitch twice. He throws the left hand, it doesn't reach. He just leaves it out there and stretches it a little farther. Touches Ibrahim with it. Ibrahim with an opportunity to work against the ropes. Oliveira goes to the body of Ibrahim. Ibrahim backs away. Now back against the ropes is Oliveira. If you're Ibrahim, I don't know if there's a better opportunity than what you have when he's against the ropes, when Oliveira's against the ropes. Good hook inside, semi-uppercut with the right hand by Oliveira in that previous exchange. Now he touches the body of Ibrahim with the left hand. Good left hand by Ibrahim in that exchange. Ibrahim touches Oliveira with the left hand again. Now misses over the top with it. Going back to the body is Oliveira with the left hand. 2 punches later, a right hook upstairs by Oliveira. 10 seconds to the end of this contest, and I think we know where it's going, ladies and gentlemen. End of the bout. And when the judges at ringside make it official, it will be Luiz Oliveira moving on to the finals on tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, here at the World Boxing Cup. I am David Austin. We are here in Pueblo, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen, at the Convention Center for day 4 of USA Boxing's International Invitational for the World Boxing Cup. In the ring, ladies and gentlemen, 2024 Paris Olympians. Let's go to Ryan Nico for the words.
Boxing out of the blue corner from Brazil, Luiz Oliveira.
And it's official. Luiz Oliveira gets the victory, ladies and gentlemen. He will move on to tomorrow's finals. A game to build Ibrahim in there, as you see. That third round, 10-9 on 4 of the cards, 10-8 on the 5th. That's pretty dominant if you are that team from Brazil, Luiz Oliveira. You're talking about a guy who has qualified for the Olympics. This is the way you expect to win bouts, not necessarily the way someone would expect you to beat another Olympian. But that's what we have here today, ladies and gentlemen. Team Brazil making a lot of noise on their way off the competition floor. Congratulations to Team Brazil and what they were able to do in that contest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, plenty of boxing action still to go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our next contest, your 4th of our evening session. USA will be back in action in this contest. Your next bout will be a contest of elite males competing at 57 kilograms.
Also, our referee in charge of the bout from Australia, Miss Delgado. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, bout 4 is an elite males 57 kg matchup. Now we bring our boxers to the ring, making his way to the red corner from USA, Francis Stewart.
gentlemen, Francis Stewart. From Cleveland, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, heading to the blue corner from Great Britain, here is Owain Harris.
Boxing out the blue corner from Great Britain is going to be Owain Harris. As you see, team Great Britain making their way to the corner. Francis Stewart, ladies and gentlemen, talented young boxer, but I guess you can say that about everyone here at the International Invitational. Francis Stewart in the red corner, ready to get it on. We are awaiting Owain Harris. He has made his way to the outside of the corner. He will be up the steps in the ring in just a moment. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on tomorrow you want to be here at noon to enjoy all of the championship day experience. The 13 Olympic weights will be contested for gold on tomorrow. 6 in the female and 7 in the male division. Harris and Stewart underway here. Quickly, Harris stepping up and coming forward against Stewart. Left hook inside for Harris. A lot of movement in Harris. Left hand lands for both boxers. Now stepping forward, throwing the left hand is Stewart. Half uppercut inside with the right hand for Harris. This is the kind of action we expected from these two boxers. Early here in the first round, they are not disappointed. Stewart missing over the top with the left hand. Good exchange from both boxers. Short uppercut inside by Stewart. Crowd really reacting to both boxers right now. This may be a tough one for the judges at ringside to score a lot of action when these boxers come together. Lunging forward with that left hand by Stewart. That ought to get the attention of Harris. Left hook by Harris. Harris stepping forward with a left-right combination. Reaching toward the body of Stewart. Now Stewart taking his time on the outside. Harris exploding forward. Good left jab by Harris. Ten seconds. Stewart missing over the top with the right hand. Harris's right hand lands. Slapping right hand by Harris at the end of that round, but it does move the head of Stewart. I look forward to seeing what the judges think about this one, and there you have it. 4-1 in favor of the blue corner in that first round. Only one judge at ringside saw the first round for Stewart of the U.S. boxing out of the red corner. The other 4 give that first round to Owain Harris, boxing out of the blue corner from Great Britain. Good job by Harris. Again, exploding forward with his combinations. I thought he did a nice job of that. You know, Stewart a little slicker in his style. But I thought Harris did a pretty good job of keeping Stewart off the runway, not allowing him the freedom of movement to do the things that he would prefer to do. Good job by Harris in round number 1. It is reflected on the scorecards with the 4-1 split for that first round. Now Stewart with his work cut out for him in keeping Harris at bay. Now you see Stewart up on his toes. Stepping forward with the right hand is Harris. A little more aggressive is Harris in this second round. Good right hand by Harris. A little more aggressive is Stewart, forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. Harris doing a pretty good job. Stewart with the right hand up top. Harris doing a pretty good job of dealing with Stewart so far to start the second round, but Stewart definitely more aggressive. Trade right hands there. Harris may have been a little bit better than Stewart. Now Harris on the outside. And this is usually about the time he kind of explodes into Stewart's area. Keep your head up, says the official of Harris. Stewart, I'd love to see him a little busier in this contest. Harris trying to put in work to the body. Now throwing a big right hand upstairs. Now jabbing back to the body. Good right hand by Harris. And now the left hand by Harris, who isn't exactly scoring at will, but he is having success. Harris on the outside, slapping with the left hook as Stewart goes by, missing a right hand of his own. Stewart trying to find Harris with that left hook as Harris comes forward. Right hand lands at the end of that exchange for Harris. That sound takes us to the end of the second round. And I fear for Stewart and Team USA in that red corner that the second round may be viewed the same way as the first round by the judges at ringside. And there you have it. 10-9, top to bottom, the shutout in round number 2 for that team from Great Britain. See that calm conversation taking place over there in that blue corner. Keep doing what you're doing. Atta boy, that's the way. This is what we practice for. This is how we do it. All those things that you hear from a coach when you're doing what coach is asking you to do and you're having success with it. I tell you what, that's a much easier conversation in that blue corner. Francis Stewart from the U.S. in red, already making his way to the center of the ring. Hold on, says the official. Let's box. Stewart quickly applying pressure. As you see him coming forward in this third round like he hasn't done, not to this degree, in this contest. Now he's working there along the ropes. Harris doing a good job of firing back as well, but some of the best work for Harris in this contest. I like what he's doing right there. Maybe not the way he would have preferred to box this match, but now looking at the deficit that he has going into this third round, much more aggressive right now is Stewart. And you wonder what could have been. Good half uppercut inside. He's thrown that punch a few times in this bout and gotten through. Good right hand by Harris. And just when it feels like Stewart is about to really get on the gas, Harris does something like that to slow the momentum, at least momentarily. Stewart still coming forward, ladies and gentlemen, trying to cut off the ring. He needs Harris in front of him if he's going to do work. Measuring Harris, trying to go to the body with the right hand. Harris, left-right combination, left no good, but the right gets through the gloves and scores to the head of Stewart. Now Harris, four-punch combination, going to the body first, finishing with the straight right hand upstairs. And that body language of Harris is looking pretty confident right now as he moves away from Stewart. Stewart coming forward, trying to apply pressure. Again, Harris with the combination. And now it is Stewart who finds himself along the ropes. Firing the left hook as Harris backs away. You see Stewart coming forward. Right hook around the guard. Just clipping Harris with the left hand as Harris tries to get out of the way. The left jab getting through for Stewart. And you wonder what could have been if Stewart starts the second round the way he starts the third. I think we have a different contest right now. But here we are approaching the end of the contest, ladies and gentlemen. Francis Stewart boxing out the red corner, representing the United States of America. Owain Harris from Great Britain boxing out the blue corner. Under 10 seconds to go in this contest. Good uppercut inside by Stewart just before the bell. But there wasn't much in that round in order to that would change the direction of this contest. And with that in mind, we expect to see Owain Harris move forward to the finals of this tournament. Let's get the official word from Ryan Nico, ladies and gentlemen.
A unanimous decision for your winner, boxing out of the blue corner from Great Britain, Owain Harris.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Owain Harris getting the victory, boxing out of Great Britain. Quality victory over Francis Stewart of the U.S. 10-9. From top to bottom in the third round as well. Harris, only one judge in the first round, gave a round to the red corner. It was a shutout the rest of the way. Good work by Owain Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Team USA definitely proud of the work that was done by Francis Stewart, but it was not enough.
All right, boxing fans, our fifth bout
Let's get ready for our next contest, ladies and gentlemen.
Is the elite female 60-kilogram matchup.
We will have elite females competing at 60 kilograms.
Judge 1 from Australia. Judge 2 from Great Britain. Judge 3 from USA. Judge 4 from USA. And Judge 5 from Mongolia. Also, our referee in charge of the bout from Germany, Pueblo.
As we await our boxers as they make their way to the ring. Starting with the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have boxing out of red corner from Brazil. That is Rebeca Santos. Her opponent boxing out the blue corner will be Yang. Yang, also an Olympian. She has already qualified for the Paris Games. So not a matchup of potential Olympians. But I expect a good contest nonetheless. While we have a moment, I want to take an opportunity to thank all of the officials that made their way here to Pueblo, Colorado. It may be tough for some of you guys to believe it, but these individuals go out and take courses and classes and become trained, and you have to qualify. You are graded. You have to qualify to be able to judge these matches, especially on this level, the highest level of amateur boxing. This is international competition, Olympic level competition, and these officials in the ring and the judges at ringside are not compensated for what they do. These are individuals who love the sport of boxing, what it does for the participants and the love of the game, and for the fans such as myself. They volunteer their time willingly to come and take part in events like this, and I don't believe we thank them enough. So while we have this moment, I want to say that and give a shout out to all of those judges and officials at ringside that make this possible, and a special shout out to the families back home, right, who also help with the sacrifice that has to be made for these individuals to be here. So I want to thank everybody for that as well. I am David Austin, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be moving on to our next bout here in just a moment, bout 5 of our evening card. Another semifinal bout, ladies and gentlemen. These boxers boxing for an opportunity to fight, to box for gold on tomorrow in the finals of the USA Boxing International Invitational World Boxing Cup.
To the red corner from Brazil, Rebeca Santos.
Rebeca Santos now making her way toward the ring in that red corner. He's been up on that stage for what has to seem like forever. But now she will make her way to the stage that she prefers.
And now, making her way to the blue corner from China, Yuan.
There we go. Yang Wen-Lu. Yang making her way to the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen. And again, a qualified Olympian in that blue corner with her Cuban coaches, ladies and gentlemen. However it works, it's working great because she is headed to the Paris Olympics. Just about ready to get underway, ladies and gentlemen, as we get the headgear situated. Final inspection in the red corner. And now we'll get the same in the blue. Now final instructions in the center of the ring. Santos in red representing Brazil, Yang in blue representing China. Yang, qualified Olympian. And of course you know that the boxer that you are in the ring with absolutely knows that you have qualified for the Olympics. Even if you didn't check that information for yourself, your coach will, obviously this is something that we talk about. You know that you are in there with an Olympian. This is an opportunity for you to show what you can do, to let the world know what you are capable of. And that's what it's like. That's what it is for a lot of the individuals in this tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Every boxer here has not qualified for the Olympics. But every boxer here wants to beat an Olympian. Santos has that opportunity right now in the form of Wenlu Yang. Yang with a straight right hand as Santos backs away. Santos stepping forward, throwing the left hand. That gets inside. Good job by Santos. Ignoring that reach of Yang. Santos in red, more than willing to let her hands go when they come together. Good right hand by Santos. Santos trying to get inside again with the right hand from Santos. With Yang in pursuit of Santos, you see Santos just stick out the left hand and kind of push the head of Yang, which tells you how close they were to one another. Clearly, Yang has a reach advantage. So if Santos can touch you with her left hand, you got to wonder why at that moment Yang isn't throwing punches. And now we've made it to the end of the first round. And there you see it, 10-9 on all 5 cards after that first round. No stool in that blue corner. As you see, the coach got the propeller action with that towel working over there. You see the conversation in that red corner though. Santos, calm, cool, and collected. You see the instructions from the coach, taking it all in as Santos did a very good job in that first round. Reflected by the scores. Sound of the bell brings Yang out quickly to the center of the ring. Now working behind the jab is Yang. Yang trying to apply pressure. Good job by Santos to tie her up. You don't want to give up any momentum. Yang stepping forward behind that left hand. Santos missing with the right hand over the top as Yang tries to duck out of the way. Keep your head up, says the official. Santos leaning on the back of Yang while she's down there. Make her burn a little energy, why not? Sweeping left hook by Santos doesn't land. Yang touches Santos with the left jab. Now Yang stepping forward, but only throwing one punch at a time right now. I like that by the official inside of the ring. Didn't jump in too early, didn't separate them, allowed them to box out of that situation. I'd like to see that more, actually. Santos applying the pressure. And again, I love the way the official is allowing the boxers to box when they get inside. For some boxers, like a Santos, when you're operating with that type of deficit in the height and reach department, you need to get inside. And so once she gets in there, obviously, shouldn't say obviously, but then there are going to be times where Yang is trying to tie her up. So let's see if Santos can work her way out of that and get done what she wants to get done on the inside. Good job by the official allowing her the opportunity to do so. And now that's the end of the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Yang will use that seat this time, and there you go. As you look at that second round, 4 of the 5 judges at ringside give that second round to Yang. 1 of the 5 for Santos. So now we're all even, or as close to all even as we can get. 4 of the 5 cards, 19 apiece. And that's what you expect to have. Highly contested contest, ladies and gentlemen. Highly contested bouts. So it's only fitting going into the third round, ladies and gentlemen. All even on 4 of the 5 cards. So the third round, all important and decisive. And it is now underway. Both boxers in the center of the ring. You see him stand on the logo, looping right hand by Santos. Swinging for the fence early here in this third round. Bit of a shove on the break by Yang. I like it. Santos coming forward. Finally landing the straight right hand as Yang attempted to back away. Now Yang steps forward, letting her hands go just a little bit. Good work by both boxers. Now, as you see Santos coming forward and getting inside. Listen to me, says the official, and keep your head up. Instructions given to Santos. Third and final round as Santos finds herself surrounded by Yang. Santos got inside where she wanted to be, but was unable to get anything off that she wanted. Yang doing a good job of smothering the attack of Santos. Now Yang steps forward with a straight right hand that gets the standing 8 count. Rebeca Santos doesn't like the standing 8 count, but I tell you what, could there be a better time for a standing 8 count than halfway through the third round in a bout that was even on 4 to 5 cards? I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. Wen Lu Yang the qualified Olympian, saving her best for last. Right hand by Santos. Santos on the outside. And I don't know if I like that. Santos has got to pick up the pace a little bit, in my opinion. Yang with a little bit of momentum, winning that second round. And now the standing 8 count in the third. And it may be slipping away. A shot at the finals on tomorrow. A shot at gold. In the International Invitational with the World Boxing Cup may be slipping away for Santos. Ten seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Is anyone going to punctuate the round with something before that final bell? They will not, ladies and gentlemen, so that is it. You see the hands raised over her head. Rebeca Santos triumphantly marches back to that red corner, but she doesn't get a vote, ladies and gentlemen, only the judges at ringside. And I gotta tell you, I'm thinking maybe. If I had to give you an answer, ladies and gentlemen, if you twisted my arm and I gave you an opinion, I would say the blue corner and Wenlu Yang, or Yang Wenlu, forgive me. Last name first, as it should be made. Let's get the official word from Ryan Nico.
3-2 split decision for your winner. Boxing out of the blue corner from China, Yuan.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yang Wenlu gets the victory. It is a split decision, but it is a victory. As you see the final scores on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of the judges at ringside gave that contest to Rebeca Santos, but it was not enough. The other 3 judges, they give it to the blue corner, Team China, in the form of Yang Wenlu. The qualified Olympian will move on to the finals on tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, about what you would expect when you have an Olympian in a tournament such as this. I am David Austin, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about halfway through our evening card. Make sure you stick around and stick and stay with us for the entire thing. World Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. The USA Boxing International Invitational. We are here in Pueblo, Colorado, at the Convention Center here in Pueblo, ladies and gentlemen, the center of the boxing universe at the moment. Maybe tomorrow night, it'll be wherever Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are, even if briefly. But for international amateur competition, ladies and gentlemen, it is right here in Pueblo. Qualified Olympic boxers here competing in Pueblo. And not just qualified Olympians competing, ladies and gentlemen. There are individuals who feel like they belong and they want to show you exactly that. Great stories here in Pueblo. Let's get our next set of boxers into the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Richardson. And now making her way to the blue corner from USA, Greer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. You see that red corner, ladies and gentlemen, it is Gemma Richardson from Great Britain. Gemma Richardson from Great Britain in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen. And in the blue corner, representing the U.S., ladies and gentlemen, it is Lisa Greer. Lisa Greer, ladies and gentlemen, from Colorado Springs, Colorado. So if you're in Pueblo, you know Colorado Springs is about a 40-minute drive from where we are. So you're definitely talking about a home court advantage for Lisa Greer. This is a young lady who finished first, who got the gold in the 2024 Olympic team trials in Lafayette, Louisiana in December. So you talk about a young lady, you talk about, athletes being on a roll, she's definitely on one. Boxing in the semifinals of this tournament of the International Invitational, coming off of an Olympic team trial victory, finishing first in Lafayette. So here she is, Lisa Greer, hometown boxer right here from Colorado Springs, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if she can do work against Gemma Richardson, boxing out of the red corner from Great Britain. Richardson showing that jab. Not a bad idea against Greer. Greer showing hers as well. I like that upward jab coming from Greer. Straight right hand by Richardson gets through. Both boxers landing punches here early on in this first round. Another jab by Richardson. And if it's going to be this kind of contest, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see who can take the most. Early on, Richardson doing a pretty good job of working off of her jab. And the jab by Greer is looking good as well. Now going to the body as they come together is Richardson. Not sure what the official inside the ring is telling the boxers. But we are back to the action. Quick right hand by Richardson, who's getting some good mileage out of that jab. It is setting up some other things. Good strong start from the boxer from Great Britain. And Greer, at the moment, just may not be active enough. You saw the exchange. It's like 4-punch combination from Richardson, maybe even 5. At the end of that combination, Greer fires off a right hand in return that definitely lands. But that's a ratio that any boxer will take. I get to throw 3 or 4 and you only throw 1. Greer's going to have to crank up the output. 10 seconds left in this first round, ladies and gentlemen. Lisa Greer in blue representing the United States of America, taking on Gemma Richardson in red from Great Britain. That sound takes us to the end of the first round of this contest, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, if I could hear what they're saying, what is Coach Billy saying in that blue corner? 4 of the 5 judges at ringside get that first round, and Gemma Richardson. I can't disagree with that. I felt like Richardson just did more in that first round. I thought what Greer did was good when she did it, but I'd like to see her a little busier moving forward in this contest. As you see, Greer taking in all that Coach Billy's got to give right there in that blue corner. Now off the stool and ready to go. Gemma Richardson. Almost to the center of the ring already. Keep your head up, says the official. Also tells her to back away a little bit. you see Greer coming out much more active here in the second round. Nice right hand upstairs by Greer. Right hand in return from Richardson. Another good right hand by Greer. Left hand gets inside, not quite clean, but it does get to Richardson. And even if it wasn't something that hurt Richardson, which it certainly did not, or even if it wasn't a scoring blow, which it may not have been because of the slapping motion of it, just the fact that Greer has gotten busier and is getting to Richardson, it certainly has the opportunity to lay a foundation for some better things as this goes on. And she's got to keep up the pressure. Richardson, I won't say having her way, but there wasn't a ton of opposition for her offense in that first round. No holding, says the official. Now Greer stepping up and throwing that right hook to the body. Now the right hook upstairs for Greer. Richardson with her head down. Both boxers trying to work on the inside. Greer attempted to turn Richardson. Would have been nice to be able to throw a punch or two, but she couldn't because Richardson found her way to the mat. Now back on her feet, Richardson back to trying to work behind that jab. Greer applying the pressure. And that's where she's got to do it right there. Working that right hook to the body of Richardson. Unfortunately, Richardson laying on the back, working her by the official. Richardson finds herself down again. Now a point taken, not keeping her head up. That may be the green light that Greer was looking for. Lands a good right hand to start that exchange. Now they're tied up along the ropes. I'd like to see Greer try to go a little bit more inside. A little bit of forearm to the face of Greer. Need to restore some order in there. Right hand Greer. And now Richardson coming forward again. And you can see Richardson attempted to box that second round the same way she boxed the first round, but was unable to do so because of the pressure that Lisa Greer started to apply. Great job by Lisa Greer, and there you have it. Now 3 of the 5 judges at ringside give that second round to the blue corner, and now we've got some action. Lisa Greer now ahead on 3 of the 5 cards. Toss in that point deduction. And oh boy, we got action, as they say. Colorado Springs' own Lisa Greer with an opportunity to box in the finals on tomorrow in USA Boxing's International Invitational for the World Boxing Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, to the center of the ring. Go both boxing. Richardson back to work behind that jab. And now Greer, you see, squatting down, coming forward, going to the body first, then coming upstairs. Lisa Greer has definitely warmed up. Richardson still working behind the jab though. She's not going anywhere. Richardson in red from Great Britain, Lisa Greer in blue from the U.S. Greer trying to work with that free right hand inside. And just as you knew it was coming, America. Richardson back to the canvas. I do like the way Richardson goes right back to trying to work behind that jab. Good right hand by Greer as Richardson tries to turn and get away. Now they come together again. Will Richardson go back to the mat? Not this time. And throws a sneaky left hand on the way out the back door. She may go down this time. Nope. Both boxers managed to stay on their feet. The official with his work cut out for him. And again, right back to working behind the jab is Richardson. Not a bad plan. But the pressure of Greer has made things different in the second and third round. Again, the pressure along the ropes, tied up. And you see Richardson looking to the official to break them up. I like to see Greer just get a little busier because Richardson's looking for assistance from the official. And he's not giving it too quickly. I think Greer may be missing an opportunity to get a little bit in there before it all goes south. Now you see Richardson holding down the left arm of Greer. Good jab by Greer, another good jab by Greer. And another. As they come face to face. Richardson trying to push off Greer.
For our sixth bout of the evening,
let's go to Ryan Nico for the win.
3-2 split decision for your winner, boxing out of the red corner from Great Britain, Gemma Richardson.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, from Great Britain. It is Gemma Richardson getting the victory. I don't know, did she look a little surprised? We'll get underway here in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we begin our seventh bout of the evening, a elite male 71-kilogram matchup. Our judges scored about ringside. Judge 1 from Czech Republic, Judge 4, Mongolia, and Judge 5, USA. Also, our referee in charge of the action from USA.
Our next contest is going to be elite males competing at 71 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing out the red corner will be another qualified Olympic.
As we begin action, this is Bout 7 elite male 71 kilogram matchup. And now we bring our boxers to the ring, making his way to the red corner from Denmark, Nikolai Taran.
Abar is no different. And that's what you would want to do, wouldn't you? Ladies and gentlemen, I certainly would. If I were in this tournament, if I were fortunate enough to be in a tournament of this magnitude, absolutely, I would want to take on the best and beat the best. And as we are measured right now, the Olympians are considered the best. Let's get to the action. Right hand by Taran as Abar backs away just briefly. Chopping right hand, misses from Abar. Touches Taran with the left jab. And again, touches him with the left jab. Abar in blue from Great Britain. Coming forward, landing that left hand is Abar. Head down, keep your head up, says the official. Now let's box. Left hand gets inside for Abar. And now the right hand. Again, having a good tournament. They're starting out pretty well right here in round 1 against a qualified Olympian in Taran. Charging forward is Abar. I like the aggression of Harris Abar in this first round. Landing right hand again to the head of Taran. Keep your head up, says the official. A lot of activity from the official early in this first round. And these boxers don't have on headgear, so we got to be even more cautious about our head placement and how aggressively we come forward in the position of our heads when we do it. Good job by the official, trying to make sure that no one is injured unnecessarily in this contest. Let your fist do the talking, not your forehead. They exchange blows near the ropes. Punches landed by both boxers. Good hook to the body there by Taran. Now he comes back upstairs. The Olympic getting the better of that exchange. They trade right hands. And Nikolai Taran has been a different boxer over the last 30 seconds. Left hand by Taran as he slides along the rope, moving to his left. Now he'll stop long enough for Abar to engage. 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. lot of activity from both boxers, a lot of activity from the official in the ring as well. Let's see what the judges at ringside have to say. 10-9. And I tell you, I thought it was pretty close. A lot of back and forth as in that first round. But like I said, Taran became I won't say a better boxer, but he certainly picked up his effectiveness for whatever reason in the bout. As you recall me saying, you know, he has become a different boxer over the past 30 seconds. He carried that to the end of the round. He gets the nod from the judges at ringside after the first round. And now, Abar and that team from Great Britain with the work cut out for them heading into the second round. As you see the official instructing the boxers to mind their heads before the start of the second round. Now here we go. Coming forward is Taran. I like the right hand that he landed. Left hand reaches the head of Abar. Good left hand by Taran. And now a left through the guard of Abar. Taran found himself standing behind Abar briefly. Wisely resisted the temptation to fire anything to the back of Abar. He's doing enough from the front. Good left hand by Taran and another. Now that same left hand to the body, good right hand in return by Abar. And now another good left hook upstairs by Abar, followed with a right hook downstairs. Taran back to work. Again, being cautioned by the official to keep his head up is Taran. Trying to go back to the body is Taran. Good right hand upstairs by Abar. Caution by the holder is the red corner. Good exchange of punches. I mean, there have been some very good flurries from both boxers. The exchanges in this bout have been really interesting. I just don't know if that's what you want if you're Abar. He doesn't appear to be any worse for wear. However, boxing this way gave the first round to Taran. Now stepping forward. Right-left combination to Taran. Now again trying to go through the guard of Abar. Taran throwing punches down Main Street. Abar a little wide with that left hook. Under 10 seconds left in the second round. And I think when we get to the scorecard, we're going to see more of the same from the first. That walk maybe was a little bit longer back to that blue corner than it was. And ladies and gentlemen, what do I know? 3 of the 5 judges at ringside give that second round to Taran in the red corner. The other 2 to the blue corner and Abar. And again, there are some very good flurries from these boxers in this contest. So if you're just strictly talking about action, well, there's plenty of it. At the end of the day, it's about how the officials, how the judges at ringside sort that action and categorize it for which boxer. Abar getting the nod on 2 of the cards from the judges at ringside at the end of that second round, which isn't bad, it just isn't enough. He's going to need much more than that in this let's see what happens. Abar does come forward, starting with the straight right, left hook combination. That right hand gets through the guard of Tatarian. And now Abar trying to press the issue. Right hand by Tatarian. Now a left that squeezes through the guard, but then also a right hand by Abar, and a nice left, and now a right by Abar. Great work by Abar to start. Short uppercut inside by Abar, and now the left hook to the body. Doubling it up is Abar, but Tatarian throwing punches in there as well. Great exchange. Half uppercut inside by Abar. As you see the boxes as they come together, this is what you want. Right hand Abar. Back to the body Tatarian. Kind of slapping with those punches is Abar. He's got to straighten those out a little bit. And that left hook on the chin of Tatarian. Straight right hand Abar. That right hand was exactly what Abar was looking for. And this may be the best work. I think it is absolutely the best work of the bout so far by Abar. The official telling Abar, I won't tell you again. Right hand Abar. Half uppercut with the left hand by Tatarian. And as you can see, this is a great view, ladies and gentlemen. They are toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring right now. Abar just missing with that right hand and takes a counter in return. Good left by Tatarian and another one. Slapping left hand by Abar. That right hand, forgive me. That right hand by Abar much better. Good left cross by Abar. And now standing and firing both boxers. I tell you what, Harris Abar is not hard to find. He is right here. Tatarian. Another good exchange. Good left-right combination from Abar and another right hand. Team Great Britain. Good hook to the body from Abar. Straight right hand from Tatarian. And the boxers are going back and forth. You see a bit of a grin from Abar. Good left hand Tatarian. Another left hand. Handed to the neck. 10 seconds left to go. Left hand touches the chin of Tatarian. And again. And that sound takes us to the end. Big hug inside the ring. And that's all you can do, ladies and gentlemen, after a contest like that. If the other guy is still standing, you may as well hug him, shake his hand, by mistake, or whatever, ladies and gentlemen. So I tell you what, you have to tip your cap to an individual who gives you that much of himself in this type of contest. And you do the same, and both gentlemen, both boxers still standing there at the end. You just have to tip your cap to the guy and see what the judges have to say, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what we're going to do. I am David Austin. International Invitation. We're here 2024 in Pueblo, Colorado. We're at the Convention Center here in Pueblo. World Boxing and the World Boxing Cup at stake, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our seventh round,
let's go to Ryan Nico.
The judges had a 3-2 split decision for your winner. Boxing out of the red corner from Denmark,
and it is Tatarian who will get the victory, boxing out of the red corner, representing Denmark, the Olympian. Outlasting. Outlasting Harris Abar, ladies and gentlemen. Abar, as you see those final scores, 10-9 on all the cards, but it wasn't going to be enough, ladies and gentlemen. Good work by the Olympian Nikolai Tatarian from Denmark. that is that spirit of contest that you would want to see, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we are here. I think it would be tough to top that one so far, in my opinion. What do I know? But that is certainly the bout of the day so far. Triumphantly exiting the competition floor is Nikolai Tatari.
We are on to be about 8 of 12. A elite male 71 kg matchup. Our 5 judges scored the bout ringside. Judge 1 from Mongolia.
How about, ladies and gentlemen, we go here
Judge 3, Germany. Judge 4,
to our next
and Judge 5 from China. Also, our referee in charge of the bout from Scotland, Chang, Kayla.
The next contest is going to be elite males competing at 71 kilograms.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is
156 pounds.
bout 8, an elite male 71 kilogram matchup. And now we bring our boxers to the ring. Making his way to the red corner from Great Britain, here is Luiz Richardson.
Richardson coming down the steps, headed to the red corner, representing Great Britain, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, Team Britain, Great Britain making their way back to the corner. I tell you what, Great Britain has acquitted themselves quite well in this contest. As you see the number of boxers from Great Britain that are here on the
USA, here is Keon Davis.
And he will take on American Keon Davis. Keon from Norfolk, Virginia. Has quite the pedigree, ladies and gentlemen. This young man is a talented young boxer. When we last saw Keon in the ring before this tournament, where was he? He was winning the team Olympic trials for boxing in Lafayette, Louisiana. And I tell you what, this young man, if you were building a boxer, if you were physically building a boxer, he might look like Keon Davis, ladies and gentlemen. As you see that young man make his way into the ring. That long, lean, muscular frame, and he uses every bit of it. Taking on Luiz Richardson of Great Britain. Giving the final instructions from the official inside the ring. You see Richardson and Davis. They touch him up, and now we're ready to go. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. We are now underway. Great Britain in red, Keon Davis, the USA in blue. Great Britain in the form of Luiz Richardson now underway. I say you see that long frame of Davis. In the southpaw stance of Richardson. And it can definitely be an advantage to be in the southpaw. Just the fact that there just is a limited number of left-handed boxers. And the higher you go in competition level, the fewer of them that you're going to be, simply just because of the law of averages. And so here you are, Luiz Richardson, standing in front of Keon Davis. Davis. It's always a bit of an adjustment in boxing on left-handed. For Luiz Richardson, he boxes more right-handed boxers. So this is just another day at the office. Who makes the greater adjustment? And how quickly may determine what we get here in terms of a decision early on in the contest. Keon Davis showing the jab, not showing the right hand. Richardson trying to move forward behind his southpaw jab. Right hook to the body by Davis. The official going Richardson to keep his head up. Back to business. That jab for Richardson. That sound takes us to the end of the first round, ladies and gentlemen. First round, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of the 5 judges at ringside award that first round to Luiz Richardson. The other 2 judges give that first round to Keon Davis. It will be interesting to see the difference between the Keon we saw in the first round and the Keon we'll get to see in the second round. Richardson did a pretty good job of working behind his jab. You see a smile on the face of Richardson over there. He's feeling pretty good and not using the stool, ladies and gentlemen. Why not, ladies and gentlemen? Why not indeed? You see Keon Davis off the stool and ready to go in the blue corner. Richardson Great Britain in red. We'll see if Davis picks up the pace here in the second round. Does, what does that mean to Luiz Richardson? You see those feet crossing the front feet. That southpaw conventional matchup can be a problem, can be problematic as you see Davis now working behind the jab, doubling up the jab and then throwing the right hand. Stepping forward, throwing the left hand. Straight right by Davis. And to start this second round, Davis hasn't exactly picked up the output. But somehow the second round feels a little different. Davis and the chin of Richardson, bending the back of Richardson across the top rope. Pretty aggressive for Davis right there. And now Richardson finds himself along the ropes. Davis trying to pick up the pace. That gets the crowd a little more enthusiastic. Short jab by Richardson, touches the chin of Davis. Big left hook. Trying to get to the body with the right hand. Richardson doing a pretty good job, ladies and gentlemen, keeping that front foot inside of Davis's front foot. Left hand by Davis as he steps forward. Tied up again. 10 seconds to go here in the second round. I look forward to seeing the scores because I don't know if they're going to be much different from the first round. We'll find out here in just a moment. Keon Davis took a much more aggressive posture. And there you have it. It is rewarded in the scores in the second round, 10-9 on 45 cards. The fifth card going to Richardson. So what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That means that we are all tied up on 4 of the 5 cards. The fifth card for Keon Davis, which means Davis has a slight lead heading into the third round, but the bout definitely up for grabs going into the third round. And if you are Luiz Richardson or Keon Davis, but if you're Luiz Richardson, then that's what you want. You want the opportunity in the third round. That's all you can ask for a chance to go out and finish, and have that finish determine what happens overall. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 3, Keon Davis in blue, Luiz Richardson in red, that red being the blue of the U.S. Richardson trying to work behind that jab right hand by Davis. Richardson trying to go to the body with the free left hand. Davis with that forearm on the neck area of Richardson. Richardson, Keon Davis doing a good job of putting the hand up to block any blows to the back of the head. Richardson decides to go around and come through the front door. Much to the dismay of Team USA. And now Davis fires one. I tell you what, he's taking forward and after, ladies and gentlemen. That punch by Richardson moves the head of Keon Davis. Don't do that, says the official to Keon Davis. Keep your head up, he says to Richardson. A spot in the finals on the line for both boxers. I'd like to see Davis a little more active here. Starting to get a little chippy in there, ladies and gentlemen. Davis misses with a big right hand over the top. That's the shoulder. Knock it off, says the official. Richardson showing the jab and then the left hand behind it. Now again, Richardson, that big loop in left hand, 10 seconds left in the contest. Davis stepping forward, throwing the left hook of his arm. Here we go. Who you got, ladies and gentlemen? Who you got? Virtually tied at the end of 2 rounds in this contest. Who you got? You can make the argument for Keon Davis. And you can also make the argument for Luiz Richardson. Both boxers having their moments without becoming a big testing. But I like the sportsmanship in the end. Let's leave it between the belts. And now we'll go get the official word from Ryan Nico.
The judges have a unanimous decision for your winner, boxing out of the blue corner from USA, Keon Davis.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Keon Davis. see the scores. 4 of the 5 judges at ringside give that third round to Keon Davis, giving him a unanimous decision on all 5 cards. Keon Davis will stroll out of the ring and into the finals on tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. A talented young boxer who just seems unfazed by anything that's happening in the ring. And there's a lot of confidence that goes into that, and that's exactly what he was in that third and all-important round, was confident, and that confidence is rewarded with unanimous decision. So there he goes, making his way out of the ring and out of the competition area triumphantly. We'll get a chance to get another look at Keon Davis on tomorrow.
Elite female 75-kilogram matchup. Our 5 judges scored without written sign. Judge 1 from USA. Judge 2 from Czech Republic. Judge 3, Germany. Judge 4, USA.
That will take us to our next contest, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, our referee in charge of the action from USA, Chris Walton.
It will be an elite female contest at 75 kilograms.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we begin bout 9, a 75-kilogram elite female contest. Now we bring our boxers to the ring. Ready to go to the red corner from Australia, here is Kayla Parker.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Making her way to the ring, it is Kayla Parker boxing out the red corner, representing Australia in this contest.
And now, making her way to the blue corner from France, here is Davison.
Kayla Parker, another qualified Olympian. This is a young lady that you will see in Paris at the Olympic Games, ladies and gentlemen. But right now she's here in Pueblo, Colorado at the International Invitational, World Boxing and the World Boxing Cup. Kayla Parker from Australia. Her opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, representing France, will be Davina Michel. Davina. In the red corner, it is Kayla Parker. Both Olympians, ladies and gentlemen. So this could be, again, we talk about the Olympic preview, about this tournament being an Olympic preview, and especially could be an Olympic preview when we have 2 Olympians, 2 individuals that are qualified for the games in the ring, as we do right now. Parker in red, Michelle in blue. Outside taking on Parker. Interesting pattern on the uniform of the Australian team. Good work by Parker on the inside. You saw Michelle as they became tied up, maybe thinking that the official was going to step in at that moment. He does not, allowing Parker an opportunity to let her hands go to the body of Michelle. Good work there, scoring work by Parker. You cannot assume, ladies and gentlemen. You know what they say happens when you assume. Your opponent lands a 5-punch combination until you have to. Now the headlock by Parker. Michelle kind of shaking her head a little bit at the situation. But she may want to get busy. Lead right hand is Parker.
And again, second attack out.
Michelle in a bit of a crouch. Like she's waiting to pounce.
And again.
Now Michelle. A pair of two-punch combinations. Matchup of Olympians, Caitlin Parker and Davina Michelle. And it is Michelle getting the nod in round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. 10-9 on each card, pitching a shutout after round number 1. Michelle showing her ring generalship. Did a very nice job of finishing that round as well. Maybe she had the round 1 at that point already. I don't know. But I love the way she decided that she was going to let her hands go just a little bit. Back-to-back two-punch combinations to the head of Caitlin Parker. Dodging return fire and then letting go with a right hand. It was a really good sequence for Michelle. And a great way to finish that first round. Hang on, says the official. Now box. Oh, good right hand by Parker. I was about to say Michelle picking up where she left off in round number 1. But before I could do so, good right hand by Parker. Then Parker kind of deposits Michelle into the ropes. Now let's get back to the action. Left-right combination. As Michelle was on the ropes just a moment too long. Left hand by Parker. Michelle. See that stance. Very confident. Straight right hand from Michelle. Michelle showing the jab, not really popping it. Right hand over the top, now left by Parker. Two good punches along the ropes right there. Now Michelle holding on to the left arm of Parker. No holding, says the official. Now Parker. Trying to punch through the guard is Michelle. Parker trying to do the same. Right uppercut, trying to throw it under the guard. Combination by Michelle. Finishes with a left to the chest area of Parker. Now we're tied up again. Bit of a headlock by Michelle. Enough with the holding, says the official. Good start to that rally by Parker. Parker again with the left hand, and now attempting to toss Michelle away. Michelle doing a good job of hanging on to the arms of Parker. Now Parker trying to go back to the body as she is attempting to bully Michelle across the ring. Right hand by Michelle. And another. starting to sit on that right hand and throw it with some conviction is Michelle. Good counter right hand by Parker. 10 seconds left in the round, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait to see what the judges have to say about these scores. As you still see the bounce from Michelle. It looks like she's feeling pretty good about her situation. Quickly onto the stool in the red corner is Parker. And you see the scores. 3 of the 5 judges at ringside give that second round to Caitlin Parker. So what does that mean? That means we're all knotted up on Greer of the cards. That means that this bout is up for grabs going into the third and final round. A matchup of Olympians. Both of these boxers will make that trip to Paris. Both of these boxers will be there as they march into Olympic Stadium, right? For the opening ceremony. Isn't that such a grand thing? Both of these boxers will be there, and one of them will have won a victory over the other in Pueblo tonight. And we have 3 minutes to decide what that looks like. Let's box, ladies and gentlemen. Michelle. She is starting to sit on that right hand and throw it with some purpose. You can see it as she lets it go. Parker unfazed coming forward with a right hand of her own. Good left hand at the end of that exchange by Parker. As you hear the chants, ladies and gentlemen, I told you, these international competitions are great. I don't know what they're saying, but I love it. It's loud and it's unified, and that's all it takes. Good feint by Parker, landing the left hand as she comes forward. Nice left hook to the body by Michelle. Showing the jab is Michelle. In blue from France, in red from Australia, it is Caitlin Parker. Michelle finds her way to the mat. In boxing, laying on the canvas is a lonely place. Not wanting to be alone, Michelle drags Parker down with her. Big right hand over the top by Parker, misses. And with her head down, Michelle sort of gently encourages her to the mat. Michelle still throwing that right hand hard here in this third round. Right hand by Parker sneaks in. Left hand by Caitlin. Getting that left hand in before Michelle can let that right hand go. Good work by Parker. But you know that right hand is coming. There it is. You know it's coming. Only question is whether or not Parker's going to be there when it does. Parker, right hand. Left-right combination. Half uppercut inside by Michelle. 10 seconds left. Boxing for the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to throw that last one? And there you have it. That takes us to the end of the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Parker in red representing Australia. Davina Michelle in blue representing France. Nice way to come down the stretch by both boxers. Davina Michelle sitting on that right hand, throwing it with everything. Parker, very game. And now we await the official word, ladies and gentlemen. Olympians in action.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of 75-kilogram action, the judges have a 3-2 split decision for your winner.
It's a split decision, ladies and gentlemen.
The red corner from Australia, Kayla Parker.
You heard the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing out the red corner, it is Kayla Parker representing Australia. She will get the victory in this contest. I think that was an outstanding call. I thought that Davina Michelle stepped over the top rope on the way out. I can't even do that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm embarrassed. Caitlin Parker, I thought, did a really good job of scoring in that 3rd round. Davina Michelle, they threw the right hand with a lot of conviction, and she did land it, and landed it quite a bit. But it just wasn't enough to get by Caitlin Parker. I think Parker was just a tad too busy. As you hear Team Australia cheering on their Olympian. 12 of them, ladies and gentlemen. Count them. A dozen Olympians from Australia here taking part in this tournament. That was one of them. And you see why she is an Olympian, why you will see her in Paris this summer.
Our judges scoring the bout ringside, Judge 1 from Australia, Judge 2 from Germany, Judge 3 from Mongolia, Judge 4
as we get ready for our next contest, ladies and
gentlemen.
gentlemen.
From Scotland, also our referee in charge of the action from Greer, Mike Nebil. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Judge.
I look forward to this one, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our next contest. Our 10th bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we box our way toward the conclusion of our
Making
semifinals.
her way to the red corner from Canada, Paris, Tamarov.
Boxing out the red corner, making her way to the red corner, ladies and gentlemen. Tamara Tebow.
Ready to make her way to the blue corner from the USA, Paris, Naomi Graham.
Tebow is a qualified Olympian. And if you follow her on Instagram, like I do, you will know that she is a serious competitor. Her opponent, however, ladies and gentlemen, boxing out the blue corner, representing the U.S., is going to be Naomi Graham, who has a great smile, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Naomi from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Has been around the world of amateur boxing for a little while, and she has done some impressive things. And she wants to continue that run here. It would be impressive to get a victory over Tamara Tebow. And it will not be easy. Naomi Graham, I assure you, is up to the task. You talk about an individual. 2018, bronze in the Elite World Championships. 2019, first in the Pan American Games. Won the Strongia tournament. The 2020 Boxing International tournament. Won the boxing team trials in 2020. Was an Olympian that year. So you talk about a young lady who has done it all. Pretty much. amateur boxing. Standing in front of is a lady with a pretty nice resume as well. A current Olympian in Tamara Tebow. From that southpaw stance, hooking to the body, then coming upstairs to the head. Left hand by Tebow.
Step back and clap. Step back and clap. That's it. Back to the measure.
Patient coming forward. Trying to keep that left jab facing Tebow. Taking advantage of that brief opening. Stepping forward behind that jab. 10 seconds left in the first round of this contest. First round comes to a conclusion. Team Canada standing in that red corner. No stool necessary. 2-10-8, ladies and gentlemen. Two of the judges at ringside award 10-8. Award that first round 10-8 to Tamara Tebow. Tebow off to a great start. According to those judges at ringside. Naomi Graham has got to get it started. She's got to take it out of neutral and let it go. Fayetteville, North Carolina's own. We're talking about, again, we're talking about an individual who was an Olympian in 2020. She is no stranger to international competition. She has competed at the highest level. Here we go for round number 2. Southpaw stance of Tebow. Stepping in and throwing that left hand is Tebow. Resistance at that blue corner right now. stepping forward behind that jab, boxing out that southpaw stance. Showing the jab again to grab. Just semi-uppercut with that left hand. Does T-ball. Now hooking around the elbows to the body. And now coming back upstairs to the head. Right hand by Graham at the end of that exchange. T-ball still got the better of it. Jab with the right hand, getting through to the head of Graham. Right now, Graham just seems to be a step slower than she may want to be against Tamarov T-ball. Second round, ladies and gentlemen. Still expect to see the heart of a warrior here in this third round. Quickly to the center of the ring. Debo. There to meet her. Trying to find a home with that right hand, reaching towards the body with the left hand is Nebil. Watch your head, says the official. That southpaw stand. Straight right hand by Graham, the lead right.
Laisse-la pour rentrer facilement. Laisse-la pour rentrer facilement.
T-ball has done a pretty good job of keeping Graham at a comfortable distance. Punching from a place, as you see right there, from a place that makes it where it's much more difficult for Graham to score from. And T-ball is where she is right now. It's tough for Graham. She's going to have to close that distance a tad bit more, as she does right there, scoring with that left hand upstairs to the head of T-ball.
Allez, sont mes points.
Standing on the outside, showing that jab, that right hand, trying to keep it in the face of Graham. Coming down the home stretch in this third round, ladies and gentlemen. Comfortably ahead going into the third round was Taran, Canadian Olympic. Graham, the U.S. Olympian. Once an Olympian, always an Olympian. seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like we will have victory for Tamarov. She will move on to the finals. We'll get the official word from the judges at ringside here momentarily. A near insurmountable lead heading into that third round, and nothing that we saw is going to change that. Naomi Graham. Back to the center of the ring, we await the official word. Fayetteville, North Carolina has done so much in the world of amateur boxing. Not going her way tonight here in the semifinals of the USA Boxing International Competition.
From Kayla, Tamarov.
There you have it. It is official. Tamarov getting the victory in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. A dominant one. See the scores 130-24, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't get much tougher than that right there. The victory lap and the bows to the judges at ringside. Now Team Canada will exit the ring and enter the finals on tomorrow. Olympians doing what Olympians do, and that is win. David Austin, ladies and gentlemen. 2 bouts left on our card for the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we begin our 11th out of 12. This is a lead male 92 kilogram matchup. Our judges.
Our next contest is going to be elite males competing at 92 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen.
Judge 3 from USA. Judge 4 represents Czech Republic. And Judge 5, USA. Also, our referee in charge of the action from USA, Alden Kovac. And now the action begins, ladies and gentlemen. This is about 11 of 12, an elite male 92 kilogram matchup. We bring our boxers to the ring. Making his way to the red corner from Brazil, here is Machado.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Brazil, it is Machado. I tell you what, if you look up confidence in the dictionary, you might see a picture of this young man right here. And who am I to tell him that he's wrong?
And now making his way to the blue corner from China, here is
Machado, a qualified Olympian representing Brazil, one of the 9 Olympians here representing the country of Brazil. Machado, definitely one of them. And speaking of Olympians, there's one about to enter the ring from the blue corner representing China. It is Zushin Han, making his way up the steps and into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Han checking with his coach to see if he has his mouthpiece. Of course I have it for him. And in the red corner, it is Machado. Final instructions being given to both boxers before we begin. Touch them up and let's go. Keep your eyes on both of these young boxers, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm telling you, Machado, he moves about that ring like it's his. work cut out for you in there with him. His opponent, Han from China. Qualified Olympian as well. So you won't see any back down in him. This would be a good contest. Right hand by Machado. Now working to the body is Han. Trying to come in behind that left hand is Han. I like the aggression of Han. Whether or not that's the style that he would want to employ for the entirety of this contest, I certainly like it here at the beginning of this first round. You don't want to let Machado, you don't want to let him out of the gate early. You don't want to give him a head start. You don't want to let him just come out and do what he wants to do. You don't want to wait and watch him to see, because he is an aggressive, confident boxer. So I think what Han is doing is very good. Cutting off the ring, moving for a good right hand by Machado. Calling with that jab is Machado. Continue to come forward. Short left hook inside by Machado. Reaching with the jab is Han. Throwing the hook with the left hand. Sliding away to his left is Machado. I like the fact that Han is working to the body. Take away a boxer's confidence, you want to slow him down, that's the way to do it. Get into the body and do work. Han doing a pretty good job testing the body, Machado early. And there you have it, and that's what you can do off of that body work, is get inside and then throw that uppercut that Han did. You saw the head of Machado come up from that uppercut by Han. Good mix-up of the attack by Han. Going back to the body. Now you see the 4-punch combination by Machado. Hooking with the left, uppercut with the right. And as you see the body language of Machado. Like I said, he moves around the ring like it's his. You see uppercut with the right hand by Machado as Han comes forward. And that is an example of Machado picking up the timing of Han as that first round went on. We'll see if that opportunity presents itself again as this bout goes forward. There you see the scores from that first round, 10-9, top to bottom for the red corner, and Kino Machado boxing out of Brazil. Talk about the confidence of this young man. It's on display. You see the nod and the smile in the corner. You see the legs of Machado up there. I don't know if I've ever seen that move in the corner. Maybe I just don't watch it on television, man. Get ready for the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Machado ahead on all 5 cards after one quickly to the center of the ring. Han's first to go. Trying to work his way in behind the jab is Han. Good work to the body, then trying to throw the uppercut inside between the elbows of Machado. And Han starts the second round pretty much the way he began the first round, coming out being aggressive, trying to keep Machado off balance. But again, he's a talented young man. And he moves around the ring like he owns it. You saw the 2-hand shove by Machado right there. He wanted some space and he took it. Right hand up top from Machado. Right hand by Han. Left hook, half right uppercut by Han. And now the straight right, left hook combination from Machado. Now Machado moving back and forth around the ring, turning Han from side to side. Han stops long enough to go back to the body. Right hand by Machado. And another right hand. Straight left, straight right by Machado. Now he steps forward, goes to the body first with the left hand. Right hand after that, shove with the shoulder. And then Han, right back to work. Han is not an Olympian for no reason. This is why he is a qualified Olympian. Good hook to the body around the guard by Machado. Looking for the uppercut again is Han. We asked that question, is that going to be available to him again? We saw the head of Machado pop up the first time. Not so much sense. Machado now aware of that uppercut, much more aware of that uppercut of Han. Quickly, Han back to work after the break. Right hand to the body by Machado. Now the left to the body. Straight right glances off the head of Han. Now Han. Machado charging forward. Head down. Jab by Han. Right hook inside the body by Han. Right hand over the top by Han. Right hand by Machado. Hook by Han. Right hook to the body by Machado. Right hand to the head by Han. Great exchanges in this contest. Both boxers enjoying what they were able to do in that second round. I certainly enjoyed what both boxers were able to do. But it is Machado, 10-9, top to bottom again, pitching a shutout on all 5 cards. And there you see the leg move. I don't know if I've ever seen that. And clearly you have to get the stool right in order for it to work. I tell you what, Aquino Machado looks like it's a dead to spot. Comfortably ahead right now on all 5 cards. It's Aquino Machado. Third and final round, ladies, and the time called by the official. We have an equipment issue here. We got that squared away. Let's get back to work quickly, huh? Going after Machado. We know the scores. He's down on all 5 cards. Good action inside. Han going to the body with that left hand. Right hand by Machado to the body. Doing the left hook around the guard is Han. Straight right hand by Han. Machado. Throwing that right hand inside. Straight right to the head of Han by Machado. Han trying to hook around the gloves to the head of Machado. Now the left hook to the body. Again around the gloves with the right hand is Han. Machado throwing straight right hand and barely missing. Both Olympians look like they could use a little break. Now Machado on his toes. jab from distance. Arm coming forward with the right hand. That right hand a little bit better. Now the three-punch combination. Left hook may have wandered below the equator. No problem, says the official, so we will box on. Han trying to score with Machado along the ropes. Now Machado just covering up and hanging on. Machado, left hook. Touches the body with the left hand again, then with the right as well. Now the chopping right hand upstairs as Han comes back with three. And from the cut inside with the right hand, just not having the same effect as it did the first time. Credit to Machado, he has not given that punch back to Han since that first one. As Han tries again. Left hook by both gentlemen. Machado's probably better. 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Machado slapping at Han. And a takedown at the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Han will help Machado back to his feet. And Machado, ladies and gentlemen, will box in the finals on tomorrow. Awaiting the final word from the judges is just an administrative technicality. Machado will box tomorrow in the finals. USA Boxing International Invitational World Boxing Cup, ladies and gentlemen. World Boxing here in Pueblo, Colorado. We are at the convention center. Machado in the middle of the ring. Along with Han and the official, we're waiting the official word from Ryan Nico.
The judges have a unanimous decision for your winner. Boxing out of the red corner from Brazil, Kayla Machado.
It's official, ladies and gentlemen. Machado, he gets the victory. He will move on to tomorrow's finals, ladies and gentlemen. Both boxers will make their way to Paris this summer. But tonight, it's all about Machado. There may be a rematch then. Tonight it is Machado who is victorious, who will move on to the finals of the tournament on tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, those finals will begin at 12 Mountain Time. Make sure that you are here, whether that be joining us on the USA Boxing platform or World Boxing platform, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be, wherever you find it and find us, make sure that you are here and bring a friend. There will be great action on tomorrow, much like what you have seen all week. Making their way out of the arena and off the competition floor, you see Han and Team China. I think they are fine with the decision, but they do know that there's work to do, especially if they run into Machado in the Olympics. Making his way out of the arena. Machado, very confident boxer, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing the matchup on tomorrow. We have one more bout this evening, ladies and gentlemen, before we are done. On our day of semifinals as we get ready for our next contest.
92-kilogram matchup. Now we bring our boxers to the ring, making his way to the red corner from Australia. Here is Kayla.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, making his way toward the ring, an excited young man representing Australia, boxing out the red corner. It is Ikinya Inyi.
And now, ready to make
brings
his way
a lot
to
of
the blue
enthusiasm.
corner from the USA. Here is
And boxing out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Jamar Talley Tally, ladies and gentlemen. Representing the U.S. in the red corner. From Camden, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. This 23-year-old has done quite a bit himself. We'll get a chance to talk about all of that in this contest. That is a confident, enthusiastic young man in that red corner. This is going to be a fun battle, ladies and gentlemen. Don't look away. I tell you what, if you've been thinking about getting up and going to the bathroom, you may want to hold it. Until this one is over. Final inspection of equipment in the blue corner, and now we get the final instructions for both boxers. Inya from Australia taking on Tally from the U.S. Tally in blue, Inya in red. Lead right hand by Inya takes Tally off his feet momentarily. As I said, America, if you were thinking about doing something, wait. You don't want to walk away from these two boxes, ladies and gentlemen. Stepping forward is Inya. Tally down to one knee. Not a knockdown, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your head up, says the official. You see Inya. He just wants to get back to business. Straight right hand by Tally. Now showing the jab is Tally as he backs away. Doubling up with that hook with the left hand is Tally. Missing with that left hook. Trying to catch Inya coming forward, trying to use the aggression of Inya against him. Straight right to the body by Tally. Now showing the jab again. Another right to the body by Tally. Big right hand misses over the top for Inya. The official tells Tally to keep his head up. Left hook by Tally. As we see Tally makes his way back to the canvas, down to one knee yet again. Keep your head up, says the official. Might want to be careful. You don't want to have a point taken away from you. Contest like this, right hand by Tally. Throwing the left hook to the body multiple times is Inya as he's coming forward. As we see Tally being brought to the center of the ring, point being taken away for not keeping his head up. That right hand thrown by Tally. That right hand thrown by Inya early in the round that had Tally off balance for just a moment. Seemed like a long time ago. From that point moving forward, I felt like Tally had done the best work in the round, but then the point being taken. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 10-9 on all 5 cards for Tally. But you end up with a 9-9 on all 5 cards. Why? Because the point that was deducted by the official for Tally having his head down. Simple formula if you tally, do the same thing you did in round 1, just keep your head up. Every judge at ringside gave that first round to tally, which means that punch, that one punch that was thrown by Indy, which I said seemed like it was a long time ago, the judges must have felt that way as well, as the first round was given to the blue corner and Team USA in the form of Jamal Tally. Now Tally, best punch in that exchange, the left hand from Tally, and it seems as though that from midway that first round, Tally has gotten the measure of the speed of Indy. And look at the body language of Tally. Hands down, chin out. No coach teaches that, ladies and gentlemen. But we talk about a routine, and when you see boxers starting to do things like that, it's because they are confident. They don't feel as that they are in danger from the person that is in front of them in the ring. Keep your head up again, says the official, and Tally cannot give away points in this situation. Lead right hand by Indy. And now caution by the official to Indy not to hold his opponent's head down. Now you saw Tally avoiding all of that pressure by Indy. Never picked his gloves up. Only with the lean and the roll and the head move. Never backed away. Never picked his hands up. Good left hand by Tally. Not sure about what the instructions were by the official right there. Tally looked to be someone who was breaking, possibly at the instruction of the official. Indy continued to throw punches, and now you see the forearm of Indy high into the neck and head area of Tally. And maybe that's a bit of frustration that's growing. Tally doing a very good job in this contest of boxing Indy. Of course, you can't tell by the scores after that first round because of the point that was taken away, and now Tally finds himself back down to one knee at the hands of Indy. This bout starting to get a little ugly, and I don't know if that benefits Tally as much as it would Indy. Indy throwing the right hand that doesn't land. May have been a lot of forearm and elbow in it. Says the official. 10 seconds left in the round. Here in round 2. Tally finds his gloves on the mat yet again. End of round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. I told you don't want to leave on this one. And it's getting kind of testy. 3 of the 5 judges at ringside give that second round to the blue corner for Team America in Jamal Tally. The other 2 give it to Indy, boxing out the red corner, representing Australia. So right now we have a 3-2 split in favor of Tally, but that's not a lot. And that 1-point deduction looming large right now for Team USA in that blue corner. Tally. Indy. 3rd round. Final round of the evening. Coming out firing. Not much happening though. That left hand touches Tally. That straight left by Indy touches Tally. Keep your head up, says the official. Another warning about holding. Indy coming forward. Right hand over the top that doesn't land. Tally There's the point, ladies and gentlemen. What you don't want to see, no one wants to see, no matter who you are, you don't want to have points taken away from you. But if you are Jamal Talley, you've already had a point taken from you in this contest. In the first round that he won unanimously on all the cards, except for the point that was deducted, which made it 5 even cards. You go into the second round. It's gotten a lot messier. A lot of grabbing and holding. Multiple times, Talley has found himself on the canvas. You get a 3-2 split of round number 2, and now a point taken away from Talley. And now another one, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it. Disqualification. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you, don't go away. Don't walk away from this one because you don't want to miss it. I'm glad you did. I'm certainly glad that I told you to stay right here because I would not have wanted to have to explain that to you later. So I'm glad you saw it for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it. The official inside the ring calling a halt to the contest. The third point deduction resulting in a disqualification for the blue corner and Jamar Talley, an individual who won the first round unanimously, won the second round in a 3-2 split, and now he stands here removed from the tournament as a result of a disqualification, not the ending that either of us would have expected or could have predicted. But I do like the fact that he's allowing the official to hold his wrist as he makes the announcement. We know what it's going to be. It's going to be the fact that the official has that Envy wins by disqualification.
And your winner by disqualification is boxing out of the red corner from Australia, Kayla.
I like the hug by the competitors on the way out of the ring. Obviously, Indy wanted to win the contest, and he did. But you can tell that he did not want to win it that way. You can see he's telling his opponent that. He's telling Jamar Talley that. Not the way I wanted to win it. And you have to be able to respect that. I do like that about what happened there. I don't like what I saw for Jamar Talley, ladies and gentlemen, Team USA. Definitely outboxing his opponent at the time that the disqualification took place. But what can you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is how you do it. There's a lot of different judges from a lot of different places.
Everyone, thank you so
We don't
much.
all see things the same way, ladies and gentlemen. What can I tell you? But it is a great day of action, ladies and gentlemen, that has taken place. Unfortunately, it has come to an end. You know what? Maybe that was a little anticlimactic, but you know what? A little controversy works, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure we'll talk a lot about it on tomorrow. And when will that happen? It will happen at noon Mountain Time because you're going to be right here for the final, ladies and gentlemen. World Boxing, USA Boxing International Invitational, World Boxing Cup from Pueblo, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Convention Center. I am David Austin. It has been a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have had a blast. I'm sure you have as well. Get some rest and be back at noon because you don't want to miss a moment of the action. But that's it for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to go. But before I do, I want to thank everyone that took the time to be here with us. I hope you enjoyed being here with me almost as much as I've enjoyed having you. I am David Austin, and as always, boxing fans, it has been